Wait, what about the other thing?
All right. Well, it may not be entertaining, but it is the 805 Live with Spike and Drew show for Tuesday, May 10th, 2016. This is show number 20. Well, really, it's like show 19, but we got that really cool fake ID back when we were 13.
What happened to the thing?
What the thing? Oh, that thing? Yeah, we got that thing. Oops.
Hey y'all, this is Sherry with a shout out from Nebraska, the place where country gals like drinking beers, tailgating parties, and getting downright dirty. We also love listening to 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
Nice.
It's show 20. We're mixing it up, keeping it fresh.
We're all over the board on this one, everybody.
Oh, for Christ's sake, we have the technical difficulties and stuff.
It's amazing that we even got out of bed today.
You were so snuggly.
I know, but I messed up your hair so much.
I know. Look at that. I haven't been able to get it straight all day.
For those of you listening on the podcast, Drew's hair looks like he's got JBF hair.
Well,
and if you don't know what JBF is, you haven't listened to this show enough. God damn it.
Bada boom.
Get loopy, talk smack. What's up? It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, and I have so many people to toast in shots that I can't figure out who I want to talk to.
All right. Let's do it. Let's get this show going because I got stuff to say.
All right. That's unusual that you would have anything to say. So let me turn the bar on.
Okay. Look what I got.
What is that?
Wrestler Mini.
Oh, a little Nebraska Shooter Cup.
Little Nebraska Shooter Cup.
There you go.
Inside, we've got the Nectar of the Gods. Little Jack Daniels. Tonight, Spike's going all Jack all night.
See, I went with a little scanner freshly out of the freezer.
Nice. Oh, yeah. You pre-froze it or you pre-chilled it?
Yep. And I've got to toast to maintenance people at the Holiday Inn. Story to tell about this. Well, you know I'm fond of the beard, right?
Wait, okay. So maintenance people at the Holiday Inn. Where is it at in Sioux City?
Des Moines.
All right, in Des Moines.
Yes,
Des Moines. So we'll drink to that. Click, ting. Click.
I'll tell you the story.
Salute. Hey.
Mine was better than yours was.
Mine made my nipples hard.
You were hitting the nipple there pretty hard.
Woo. Hello, nurse.
Nurse Ratchet. Okay, so I got to tell you the story about this. We were in Des Moines over the weekend at Sparkle's soccer tournament, which she won. By the way.
Sparkle's soccer tournament.
Yep.
I love it.
So we're at the Holiday Inn Saturday night, and Ray has the blow dryer out, blow drying some garments that we had to rinse out and didn't have a washer and dryer for. So I'm standing there, and she aims the blow dryer at me, and I'm doing my Yanni impression with the locks flowing, and all of a sudden, fireballs start coming out of this son of a bitch at my face. Are you with me now?
Fireballs
start coming out of the blow dryer. Yes. Nearly took out the beard.
No.
Bad juju, brother.
Oh my goodness.
Whew. So, yeah. So literally, my hair life flashed before my eyes, which was good for $25 off the room. So that was cool. And I got that going for me.
In their infinite not wisdom, but in their infinite givingness, they said, hey,
what it was worth.
In exchange for fireballs hitting your face like a porn star on a Tuesday, here's $25 off your room.
Because that ratty ass beard ain't worth $30.
Oh my gosh, it's
So here's the deal. They brought us a new blow dryer, and the maintenance chick says, these are brand new, the wall-mounted blow dryers, so it's probably just a factory malfunction. And she hands us a new one and takes off. I'm pretty much guessing they didn't ever remove the old one. Somebody else probably got like bald patches in their head now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm guessing.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it was freaking hilarious, I'll tell you.
Oh, happy Tuesday, brother.
Happy Tuesday to you, man. How's it going?
Well, like I was saying, we were talking a little bit before the show started, everybody, and we kind of try to avoid each other a little bit, like on Monday and Tuesdays, because if we start talking to each other, we start talking about stuff that we want to talk about on the air, and then it's a little less spontaneous.
So don't be friends for the last couple of days before the show, yeah.
And so I'm driving home in my friggin' soccer mom Jeep Cherokee. God, I still have issues with that.
But it makes your ass look good, so go with it.
My ass looks good anyway.
No, it doesn't. Only when
that's not what you said earlier.
It's not my finger either.
So driving home, I'm like, I'm gonna call Drew and talk a little bit about the show, and then I stop myself. I'm like, I can't do that because we'll talk about stuff, and gosh, we have a lot to talk about today.
A lot to talk about.
We've talked in the last few weeks about how we enjoy talking about stuff that happens to us, such as getting fireballs in your face, and that to me is going to be a term of endearment now for a while. Fireball in your face.
Fireball tonight.
We should have. Is Mike Garcon here? Hey, Garcon. Oh, girl. Oh, lady. Lady. Do we have any fireball?
What'd the lady say?
She said, I'll go get it, but she was pretty reluctant. I think she's heading out.
Is she going to wear booty shorts and a little crop top to bring it on set?
Yeah, that'll happen. Don't hold your breath on that.
All right.
I think she's off to go do the fireman again.
All right. Well, somebody should.
So we'll get to that in here in just a second. But in the meantime, if you're new to the show, and hopefully some of you aren't new, that you've been here before, but if you are, welcome aboard. Head on over to www.805liveshow.com. We've got all the links to the thing and to the deal. We're on iTunes. Make sure you subscribe to iTunes. I've still got some magnets giveaway. But check us out, and definitely tell your friends. Let them know, hey, you want to talk about two old guys being funny together? Have them tune in.
I don't know if I like the way you said together, but yeah, we're funny, right?
Dude, we've been together for Nope. That's close. So technically, what's my boy doing? All right, he's going too. So no fireball. So we've got Jim Beam Fire instead. So
thank you.
What's that?
Thank you, hand model.
Thank you. So I'll take one for the team in honor of you getting fireballs on the face.
Oh, all right.
Which means Spike's going to be a little bit on the tank side tonight.
I've found we do our best shows when you're about half ripped.
Salute. I'm funny. I'm funnier when I'm drunk.
Yes, you are. You're a legend in your own mind.
Hoi.
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 Where do you want to start?
I want to start with,
because we got a buffet of stuff to choose from.
A buffet. Let's start with the marital discord.
Really?
Yeah, let's go to the marital discord, only because it had some intrigue this morning.
All right, go ahead. You let her rip, brother.
Sad news from the world of entertainment. Ozzy and Sharon have split the sheets.
Wow.
And my little buddy Spike tells me this morning, did you look at the update? Ozzy's missing.
So that was interesting because all that happened within less than 24 hours, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because I saw it on the Facebook news feed that Sharon and Ozzy were going to split. And then I saw that Drew had put it on our show list. And about 11 o'clock last night or so, shortly before I took the the picture that I posted today, about 11 o'clock last night Pacific time, word was Ozzy was missing, and I freaked out because I absolutely thought the homie's going to eat a bullet or something.
But what did I tell you this morning to reassure you?
Well, I know you said that.
Where'd you go, Spike?
I'm right here.
Oh, say what you said again, because I didn't hear anything.
Oh, you told me that all was well this morning.
Well, no, I told you that before I even knew that all was well, that probably he just got lost on the way to the bathroom. That's my guess.
Right. He may or may not have a little bit of a mental problem because of the abuse of drugs from all these years.
So here's my question. Ozzy swears for the last 3.5 years he's clean. I'm wondering if Sharon's kicked him to the curb because he's not the same guy that she got together with.
No, I'm guessing it's, and I don't get this part of it. I mean, when anybody has seen interviews or even like the last documentary that was just put out on him, which was really good. If you haven't seen it, I think it's called God Bless Ozzy Osbourne or God Bless Ozzy, something like that. Even watching that, he doesn't have his faculties, it seems like. He
really doesn't.
He's like Michael J. Fox, man. He's got, the shakes going and he's slow to talk and stuff. He looks like a grandpa, which he is. Right. I mean, people's grandpas are like
grandpa who's done heroin for the last 30 years. Let's be honest.
When you go and hang out with Motley Crue and Tommy Lee and Nikki Sixx says, holy shit, we can't even hang with him. That's coming from Nikki Sixx and fucking Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
Right.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oz, there's a reason he bites the head off of bats.
Oh, now that's not even.
It was a dove.
And it wasn't even. That's what his point was. Well, I'm not going to get into it. It's because at the record signing, I mean, do we really have to revisit this story? I mean, I guess for people might not know. I mean, when he went to his big major record label signing after leaving Black Sabbath and he was going to go solo, somebody thought it'd be a cool little thing to release doves, and he grabbed one and he bit it. And that's all it ever amounted to. And everybody just blew it out of proportion.
How can you say blew it out of proportion when he bit the head off of a dove? That seems in proportion to me.
Because they made it seem like, and the folklore that followed is that he did that to bats on stage every night, and he didn't.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Blew it out of proportion. It was a
one dove.
And you're.
Yep.
So and it's interesting. We were talking about the drugs part about this, and we didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to put this on the sheet, but I'm going to kind of old man out, and I'm going to kind of fanboy out on this one. So stick with me just a little bit. So it's just announced, and depending on how you read it, it's read really poorly, but the headline, as you first read it, is saying Gene Simmons calls Prince pathetic. And I got into a little Twitter war a little bit ago with Evil Dick from Big Brother. I don't know if any of you follow Big Brother. Evil Dick was on there. He's a pompous ass. He was a great player, but he's a dick because, of course, he lambasted Gene Simmons. Well, I read the article, and if you read the article that this came from, they fucking made a shitty headline because Gene's point, and you and I kind of spoke about this actually today, Gene's point wasn't that Prince was pathetic. It's the fact that he used drugs so poorly. That was the thing that he's calling pathetic, that the drug use was pathetic. And I was going to try to pull up the exact quote, but I'm not going to. I don't have it. Just so mad because so many people are lambasting. I know Gene Simmons is an ass. He says himself he's an ass. But in this instance, He's actually trying to make good, but he's just doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, I get you.
He's saying that the drug abuse is fucking pathetic. And I get that. And I'm down with that. I've done drugs. I've been there. I haven't been as bad as Ozzy. I haven't been as bad as Nikki Sixx. I've had some fucked up shit happen when I was fucking tooted up or whatever. But by the grace of God and friends like Drew and stuff, I didn't fucking end up like that. And I don't like people that do end up like that. So it's a shitty thing. I feel bad for Ozzy. I feel bad for anybody who's battling that demon. But God damn it, Gene Simmons isn't an asshole for saying that. He's an asshole for a lot of reasons, but not for that. Don't do drugs.
The way he put it was poorly put.
Absolutely, and I give you that. I absolutely give you that. And actually, I heard from unfucking rock. God dang it, I can't remember what it is. Paul Stanley's actually made an apology on Gene's behalf, and he never speaks for Gene. So, yeah, it's a big deal. He said,
"They're not going to end up in couples therapy over this, are they?"
I can't imagine, but they've got so much going on. I mean, they're opening these rock and brew restaurants that apparently are doing really well. And the LA Kiss arena football team, they're doing really good. They're getting ready to go out on this tour that you're going to go see soon. The juggernaut is not stopping.
Which leads me to my latest thoughts today on, and actually it was Axl and AC/DC that got me thinking this.
Okay.
I finally figured out what the problem I have with this is.
Okay.
And it's sort of the same problem I've got with Kiss, and it's when a band hasn't been relevant for 15 or 20 years and is just going out and playing the shit they got famous on 30 years ago. If you've got original members, that's fine. If people want to go see it, that's fine. But when there's one guy left in the band and you're running out this dog and pony show saying, we're this, and we haven't had a hit in 20 years, I think that's where my problem lies.
Your problem in that you don't respect bands like that, or you just not down with bands like that?
At this point, this is no longer artistic. It's no longer relevant. This is not even the people that made this music famous. This is one guy who's still got the license to the name cashing in.
But AC/DC has like 3 of 5 members original, right?
I think it's just Angus at this point.
Oh, I think one of the other guitar players is.
And maybe
no, and I get it. And yeah. I get it. No, I get what you're saying. I'm with you. But and with Kiss, it's their merchandising, because guys like me and guys like other fans that I'm part of Facebook groups on and stuff like that, we'd love it. We love all that stuff.
Right, but tell me how much integrity the music has at that point.
And that's what I was just going to get to. You're going to see in whatever, July or whatever.
Right.
It's the show, man. It's the live show.
And I'm totally down with stage presentation. I love that.
And if they're packing the arenas, why stop? It's fine that you don't like it, but rock out with your.
Sure, if you can sell it, do it. I'm just probably not going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it. So then we're gonna flip the script on you.
Sure.
Because Drew is a huge Queensryche fan.
Used to be. Oh, I've got the monkey butt lately.
Are you done with them?
I'm pretty much done with them, yeah.
Are you done with both Queensryche? Queensryche. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. And actually, this is going to turn into a stay off your lawn moment.
Sure.
But when I've sort of got done with Queensryche is when they sort of initiated the meet and greet for profit. And they were pretty much as mercenary as anyone.
You can't, and I know it's not, and we talked about this in the last show. I know it's not in your wheelhouse, but you can't blame bands for doing that anymore, dude.
I'm fine with it. It's just not my gig.
I know it's not, but don't harsh on them for doing it, though.
Yeah, I can see it.
When was the last time you bought a CD, brother? Do you know?
No, but by the same token, the people who would say that I need to buy more CDs are also the same people that didn't have a problem with me having to buy Barracuda 5 fucking times on cassette because the shit broke. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways.
I'm with you. Well, it's a heck of a thing. That's a heck of a tangent. God dang, how did we get on that?
Where the hell did we just go? That's what
I don't know.
It goes as if we're drinking whiskey, Spike.
Yeah, Jack Daniels, brother. What are you?
It's an Irish kind of tell them or do. Say that 5 times fast.
Nope. So, okay. So this happened today. I got to pull up the site just to make sure I've got it.
Maybe.
So I'm flipping through the phone on my break, and I'm looking on the Twitters, and it's showing guide to wicked sex. Apparently, this is going to start to get.
Did you write this article?
No.
And I didn't write it either. I would have thought one of us would have written this thing.
Apparently, nice one. You got me on that one. May is masturbation month.
Wow, have I got some catching up to do? I want to participate.
Masturbation month.
I'm all for it.
Don't knock it till you stroke it. I don't know, something like that.
Don't stroke it till you knock it.
There you go. Anyway, porn legend Jessica Drake has a blog called Guide to Wicked Sex. And so I saw on the Twitters, she's saying, answer this question. It's a music trivia question with the hashtag masturbation month and hashtag Guide to Wicked Sex. So naturally I knew it. It was
you bet, right?
Huh?
You bet, huh?
It was a line from the song by the Divinals, I Touch Myself. It was pretty obvious, pretty easy. So yay, I won something from these guys, the Guide to Wicked Sex site. You guys. So they said, shoot them a message and let them know. Apparently they're going to send me my stuff. So that'll be interesting.
What stuff did you win?
I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to do a sticky bit video, I think, when that comes in. That'll be pretty interesting.
That was pretty interesting application of the sticky.
But the thing of it is I sent them another message to follow up. I said, hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. We're going to light you up a little bit on our show. I said, we do this little podcast. And they said, okay, great. What's that?
A little internet show beamed around the world.
Right. 20 shows in, 19.
We got this wicked cool fake ID when we were 13. We're good.
There you go. So Jessica Drake and everybody at Guide to Wicked Sex, thanks for letting us know about Masturbation Month. We may have to salute you in our own ways.
In our own ways. Yes, indeed.
So head on over to guidetowickedsex.com. I'll make sure to put that link on our Facebook page. Checking them out. There's a lot of good stuff there.
I like it.
And it's a lot of, and I tell you what, it's not all the gratuitous porn stuff. You can share this with your partner, male, female, otherwise. Well, not otherwise. I mean, make sure it's just male or female, I think. No animals or whatever.
Jellyfish.
It's probably along the lines of the whole softcore Cinemax stuff. So it's stuff that you can share with your partner, which is pretty cool. So guidetowickedsex.com. There you go. I've said it about 3 times now. Hope you guys dig it. We're going to make sure we tag them in this video sometime later.
Yes, we will. And by the way, our show notes I'm going to provide a look underneath the kimono in our show notes.
Oh my goodness.
I am. Our chaser that Spike reads at the end of every show, I'm busting out the lyrics to it.
No.
All right, forget it, people. Spike, you can't see it.
We might need to make that we might need to make that a contest or something.
All right, fine.
Yeah, don't blow the load on that. See what I did there? Masturbation month.
That's a kind of wicked loads right there.
Don't cross the streams. Yeah, don't give that away yet. We might want to do a contest with that.
All right. Consider yourself teased, people. You've been teased.
I'm going to let you go ahead and pick the next one.
I say, since we're on the sexy bits,
okay,
let's talk about pictures on the interwebs.
Pictures on the interwebs.
Yes.
All right.
Pull up a picture on the interwebs.
Siri just thinks I was talking to her.
She's a little slut.
Pictures on the
I shouldn't say that. She follows both of us on the
Did you say pictures on the internet, Siri?
I've never really thought about it.
You haven't, I know, right? You haven't thought about having your picture on the internet?
Is that so?
Just giving us nothing to work with. Sorry.
Kill Siri.
I must have said something like, "Hey Siri."
Or
see, if I say "Hey Siri," it wants me to say something.
So that was a good bit.
Fucking screech right into the ground.
Drill her into the dirt. Pictures on the interwebs. Playboy playmate Kendra Wilkerson posted a little belly shot today.
So Kendra Wilkerson, who is that? For those who may not
She's
know.
one of Hef's 3 girlfriends, remember? Back in the day.
No, I know. I'm talking about people who don't know.
Talking to them.
Okay.
Not you.
Okay.
You red-haired sexy god, you.
Red hair? Oh, is it the stripper light?
The headset. Anyhow, Kendra was one of the 3 girls on the show. The name of the show, I can't remember it.
Oh.
Smack your lips a few more times, would you? I love that in post.
Sorry. It's just it's the Jack Daniels getting all up in my mustache. The mustache.
The moustache, yes.
Kendra Wilkerson.
Wilkinson. What was the name of the show? Here we are, riveting again.
Totally riveting.
Totally, dude.
Girls Next Door. God dang it, how did we not know that?
So yeah, she was one of the 3 girlfriends that Hef had in the mansion, which he probably never touched. I'm guessing. And today she posts a picture on Twitter or Instagram. It must have been Instagram of her post-baby belly.
Well, I think where I initially saw the link was at hollywoodlife.com. I'm pulling it up right now to see if it shows anything, and that's going to suck all the internet. So Kendra Wilkerson, 30, celebrated this Mother's Day on May 8th with a series of Instagram photos showing the essence of motherhood. The reality star even posted a body positive picture of her post-baby belly with the sweetest message about her kids. Look what my 2 babies did. They made me happy. Hashtag Happy Mother's Day. Kendra captioned her photo as she looked down at her post-baby body. I am grabbing that link as we speak. And if you're on the interwebs right at the moment, you can go to facebook.com and 805, and that'll be there.
That will be there.
Have you had a chance to peruse the picture?
I did take a look at it when I saw it was posted on our script. Ballsy move for somebody that has made her living being gorgeous.
And I think we could make the argument she's still gorgeous. I mean, she's not made up in this picture at all. she was definitely the tomboy of the three girls.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I mean, she was like
tomboy. Let's be honest. Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying, when you say she was the tomboy of the three girls, she was still to the nines.
Absolutely. But yeah, so you know what? Good on you, Kendra. That's showing everybody out there. And I'm guessing this is I don't want to say setup's not the right word that I want to use here, but I'm guessing she might be involved with one of those fitness shows or something like that. Because I think there's an end game to this. Because
and here's the cynic in me coming out. Obviously,
you cynical? What?
Strange, I know. Bear with me. Here's a picture of Kendra's belly looking like a baby just came out of it, like it should look. My guess is within 2 years there will be some repair done.
I might have to respectfully disagree. It's just that if that was the case, wouldn't she have done it already?
Let's find out what happens.
But good on you. I mean, she's still relatively skinny. She's I don't have kids, and I don't think I've seen. Well, there might be the one, but or two. Maybe it's two. It might be two.
And everybody loves him.
It might be two. I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen a fair share of mothers' bellies. That one looks like, you know, it's a little rough, right? I mean,
they get that.
I'm not saying it mean. I'm not trying to body shame. I'm just saying. I mean, I wish my belly was that small. Shit. You know.
Your
belly button's kind of janky.
You'll get your post chili dog belly back.
Her belly button's kind of weird, though, right? I mean, it seems like way up high, doesn't it?
I'm guessing there's some aftermarket to Kendra before the babies.
Yeah, well. Yeah. So, good on you, Kendra. Rock on. Salute to all the moms out there.
Corduroy out.
Nice.
You knew it was going to happen. You set me up.
Corduroy?
You set me up. Stop
Where do you get corduroy from?
The picture.
Oh, you're so funny.
All right.
I dropped my pen. Hey, holy God, look at the time.
Would you look at the time?
Let's, oh, you know what else we got to do? And I didn't tell you this.
What do we got to do?
Dangerous Dan gave me a little jingle the other day.
A little tingle in your jingle?
said that the stepmother said Kathy he let her listen to what we said about her last week.
A little ashamed now.
No. She loved it because we were very nice and we were very, very complimentary and stuff. So we'll do this one to Kathy and all mothers. How about we'll do it to all mothers?
All the mothers.
God bless you. That's a big shot.
You know what I didn't say?
What didn't you say?
It's always says with you bitches.
Kendra Wilkerson.
Wilkinson. Son.
Whatever. Wilkerson.
What? We won't body shame, but you'll name shame for Christ's sake.
I'm not ashamed of her name.
That reminds me of the name game. And how many times have I heard you sing that?
When did I sing it?
Oh, you were drunk and you were DJing, and I've heard you do it several times.
Did I really? Is it like Andy, Bobani, Banana, that thing?
You just did it again. Look at you. You can't resist it.
No, I'm saying, is that the name game thing you were talking about?
One, yeah.
And I did that at the Zebra Club?
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids. This is why. Son of a bitch.
Whoop! Oh boy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All the things we've done, and we still have things we haven't done. Tell me how Apple stole my music.
Okay. Now this is scary as hell. So Apple Music is I want to say it's the Spotify slash, oh my God, why can't I think of the other one?
Pandora?
Spotify slash Pandora slash, I guess, kind of Google Music, but it's for Apple. And what it is for, what's that?
What it is
I think for $10 a month, maybe you get the first 3 months free, and then after that, it's $10 a month. You have access to literally the entire music catalog of Apple to stream. This is how I understand it. Now, part of that in the agreement, the little thing that you always just hit, I accept.
Sure, that nobody ever reads.
Right. This dude did. and it says the software is functioning as intended. Wait, so it's supposed to delete my personal files from my internal hard drive without asking my permission?
Whoa,
yes, replied the Apple representative. He had just explained to the Apple representative that 122 gigabytes of music files were missing from his laptop.
Holy shit.
So we'll post this link too. So essentially what it is.
Let me break in here. He's a bigger music whore than you are at 122 gigs.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Because you forget, we always say music, but I also count the audio files, the different zips and bangs and zippity doodahs to make the intros and stuff like that. Shut the fuck up. Just shut it down right now, dude.
You cannot set me up with a T-ball that good and expect me not to tee off on it.
Zippity doodahs, you know.
All the zippity. Can I just slut shame you for a moment?
Oh, God.
And I say slut shaming like it's a good thing, but it's not.
Oh, no.
Where was our if you missed it last week?
I know. We've got a couple good ones in the tank that we're gonna have to use.
Spanker?
In the spank tank. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget May is masturbation month.
We have driven this fucker right off the rails. Come with us.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
Ew.
Come sail away.
I'm sorry I interrupted you. Tell me again about the 132 gigs of clusterfuck.
Anyway, I will condense this as fast as I can. If you are thinking about joining Apple Music, part of the terms of agreement is you give them access to the stuff you've uploaded to iTunes. And at any time, they can delete that for whatever reason. I'm sure it's further into the story than I've read. I read about the first 3-4 paragraphs and my mind starts spinning because like we were just saying, I've got about that much, if not more, as far as audio that I've collected over the years of albums that I've ripped of my huge collection, as well as stuff that I've downloaded and bought of radio imaging stuff.
All legal.
Absolutely.
Every bit of it.
I've got all the CD cases if you guys don't believe me. Anyway, that's scary as fuck, dude. I mean, that's Big Brother to the nth degree right there.
That is janky as hell that they would ever reach out and touch somebody's hard drive. And we just disappeared.
No, we're here. I was looking for his paragraph. If you're wondering why Apple hasn't been sued yet, it's because the iTunes terms of use vaguely warn of this issue, then later indemnify Apple and preclude any litigation from users who've been boned. Quote,
Boned?
that's what it says. Quote, God, shut up. I'm making a poignant point. I've got my marker in hand, see? I quote, iCloud Music Library is turned on automatically when you set up your Apple Music subscription. When your Apple Music subscription term ends, you will lose access to any song stored in your iCloud Music library.
Oh, that's a mess.
It's in the terms of agreement, this guy is saying. And I don't think he's making it up. I mean, right?
So all the music that you uploaded to your Apple Music account that you started out with, this is my stuff. I'm throwing it up on the cloud via your service. When I disconnect it, you're going to snatch up all my music.
When your Apple Music subscription term ends, you will lose access to those songs.
Dude, that's a mess.
And I tell you, I've been that close. And for those of you listening to the iPod, Jesus.
Moo Dogface to the banana patch.
What he said. Those listening on the podcast, I mean, a hunt care away.
A red one.
It was that close to me joining Apple Music because I'm an Apple guy. I've had only iPhones and iMac computers. So it was only a natural thing for me to think, hey, access to every single thing that they have? Sure. But it's a thing of like, well, I've got a huge library. I have playlists that, like, when I drive in my mama's soccer wagon, I have access to all whatever playlists I have. So I never pulled the trigger, and then I was surfing around on the Googles or something, and I saw this article, and the sphincter just.
That's a sexy thought.
Well, and I had the thing about 3 years ago or so where my external hard drive just fucking dead, and that had everything, and I spent a ton of money to get it recovered, but I only got about 90%. I don't know about everything I lost. I know I lost some pictures. Music stuff was easy, just re-rip it, blah, blah, blah. But I'm a paranoid freak. Like, I bought, and we talked about this the other day, Western Digital had a little special going on where My Passport Ultra, 3 terabytes. That's huge. For those of you who don't know, that is absolutely gargantuan size right there. And I can fill probably half of that, I think.
You know, I got to tell you, I think, sadly, I drank the Kool-Aid years ago. I've got a fairly respectable music collection, but I do the Pandora anymore. And I don't even, they could snatch me up by the short hairs tomorrow and I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, where'd my music go?
And that, when you drive around in the Drew mobile, what do you listen to there? I know the answer.
I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Right.
But Sirius XM.
Right. You're a satellite guy, right?
I am a satellite guy. Mostly I chase our favorite Sirius XM DJ around and listen to what she's playing, Christine Stone. Thank you.
Nice.
The pipes.
Make sure you light her up in this.
Oh, we'll mention this. You know we will.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's some musicologists out there like us. It's fair warning, I guess, man. Beware. I can't imagine losing all my stuff again. And that's where that little passport drive is going to come in, where I'm going to back up this external drive because it's got pictures and videos and music from.
You should probably put that bunch of pictures and videos somewhere in a vault or something where no
Offsite. Yeah, Ashley and I talked about that. Well, law enforcement doesn't need to get involved with that.
Exactly what I'm saying. You should probably secure that in an offsite vault.
Or maybe it is. Maybe it is already.
Ba-dum-bum.
So yeah, protect your music, everybody. And if you're not into it, you just want to listen, man. Well, there you go. Captain Segway right there. I will I've been listening to Pandora at work, and I'm going to share my playlist probably tonight, if not tomorrow.
Gotcha.
So all the little rock and stuff, and you gave me hell about Gordon Lightfoot, but God damn it, Gordon Lightfoot's got The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, and that's a great song, damn it.
I will stand up and admit I love the Gordon Lightfoots.
There you go.
You, on the other hand, will shamefully say that one song.
You're such a dick. Pandora just chooses a song. I didn't choose that stupid song. I liked the Edmund Fitzgerald, so all of a sudden, like TiVo, back when TiVo was young, TiVo's like, oh, well, you recorded a show about horses, so I recorded 14 hours of horse shows for you.
So how much Harry Chapin is on your Pandora channel?
Shut your hole.
How much?
Actually, no, I've kind of been thumb downing on a lot of the more mellower stuff. So the
Taxi for You.
You're such a dick. That's a good song.
And you know it.
There's nothing wrong with Dan Fogelberg's Same Old Lang Syne, damn it.
Right. We will have in the day room of the old folks home, you and I will have it out, my friend.
In between bingo games.
Yeah, how do you get 100 old ladies to yell fuck?
Say bingo or something?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm looking at the time and I'm looking at what's left on the list. There's nothing on this list that I feel like we need to talk about. We can talk about
really.
Stuff.
How you been? What you been up to?
I'm good. Nice. Doing the thing.
Yeah.
I had an audition Sunday. I don't think I got it, but I enjoyed the process. It had been a while since I did that. And as we speak, I'm pulling up my email because I want to see if the directors emailed me.
Now, I want to show some people a little behind the curtain here. My buddy Spike auditioned for the role of Vince Lombardi, who never had his hair touch his shoulders from his beard or his head. I'm just throwing it out there.
It definitely would have been a change. Because I've grown it out, because I like it for the band gig, and because I like dressing up a little bit for the the fans. God, that sounds so dorky for saying that.
Podcast where nobody can see us.
Oh my God, right?
Right.
But no, I've just kind of grown it out. I've liked the look. We've talked about this a few times now, where I've been clean shaven all my life, man, and I just kind of like just being the gray, gruff Sons of Anarchy look.
Can I mention that you've probably never walked through the valley of the shadow of a mountain, but you look like if you were to grab a musket and a cousin, you'd fit right in. Timing is everything in comedy. Oh, he blew it out his nose, ladies and gentlemen. Drew wins the internet tonight.
Hate you so bad. Can you see that? Can you see me on the thing?
Oh, yeah, we can see you. It looks like you're blowing a midget.
Oh, my God. Went right through my nose.
The internet.
Oh. And that's a burn you can't fucking Bernie Sanders. Fuck that. That's a burn you can't get rid of, man.
You feeling the burn?
Yeah. Okay.
We might have to retire this show tonight.
Let me see my nose.
Ah,
yeah, it looks like I did a bunch of rails again.
You got a streaker going there. Might want to wipe that. Yeah.
That's the gray in my mustache. Fucker. You're a fucker, what you are.
That's what you.
There.
I'll be back.
So yeah, so that definitely would have been a heck of a thing if I would have got the role of Vince Lombardi, because definitely on the audition sheet they ask, "Are you willing to dye and cut your hair and shave your face?" And so I went, "Yep."
Liar.
Yeah, no, I did. I said yes. I clicked yes. So
You so would do that. I saw you with your head shaved, and it was an interesting experience.
That's a terrible experience. But I tell you what, this freaking thin spot gets any thinner, man. It's going to be Bald City, I'm telling you.
You could get a weave.
I'm going to leave you.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, what has become of us?
I know, right?
Right.
I still got, my nose is bugging. We got to do this last bit, do this last thing. Let's get that done with.
Let me poke a button right here.
It's time to play the game you like. It's time to play Let's Stump Spike.
That is a burn right there, man.
See, keep talking.
That's a burn right there.
My link. All right.
Because now what?
I didn't have my link before, but now I have my link.
Yeah, I kind of threw it on you. Sorry.
That's okay. You feeling okay? Your nasal
I'm
pad
good.
covered?
Oh, fuck. Well,
You got a lane to your brain wide open?
I think so.
All
It's
right.
the drip. It's the drip that gets you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, but I can remember one night at the Cockatoo. There was that one time.
The one fella. All right. This is Stump Spike, not reminiscing by.
No, but that reminiscing is funny because you called me out and like, dude, just chill the fuck out.
Has the statute of limitations passed yet?
I don't know. I don't want to.
We better shut up. We better shut up. So I have a quiz for you, my friend.
Okay.
This is seemingly in your wheelhouse, but we will see if it is.
Okay.
The subject of this quiz is the Food Network.
Ooh.
Ooh. You ready?
Yeah.
You got your chef's cap on?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to shoot it out here like a laser beam from my head.
Nice.
Question number one. Giada De Laurentiis from Everyday Italian.
Oh, wait, slow down first.
Huh.
See, I didn't think you would come out of the chute with her.
We're banging it right out of the gate.
And I got it bad for her. And I know people think that she's got a misshapen head or whatever.
You've never looked at her head. You don't know.
There's something about her, though, boy.
I remember almost passed out on my couch a few months ago, and the Food Network was on, and I paused my TiVo and took a picture and sent it to you.
With
And
cleavage?
she may have been showing more cleavage than Kendra. Screenshot I sent you.
God, yeah, she's nice.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Have I got your attention again?
Yes.
Okay. Giada De Laurentiis from Everyday Italian was born in what Italian city? Would that be A, Florence, B, Sicily, C, Rome, or D, Venice?
My betrothed, and she doesn't know it yet, is from Sicily.
Your ass is in trouble.
Is that wrong?
No, but your wife might be pissed.
Giada's on my free pass list.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Question number two. She's probably also on your free pass list. What is the name of Paula Deen's restaurant? A, Southern Home Cooking. B, Super Tasty. C, That Southern Lady, or D, Lady and Sons?
Wow.
Wow.
Let's go with C.
That Southern Lady.
That Southern Lady.
Okay. Sticking with the also on your past list. Question number 3. What are the names of Paula Dean's sons? A, Jamie and Bobby. B, Mark and Jess. C, Nate and Michael. Or D, Bruce and Sean?
Mark and Jess.
Mark and Jess. All righty. Question number 4. Alton Brown has a show called Feasting on Asphalt. True or false?
False.
Alrighty. Question number 5. And I have to admit, sadly, she's kind of on my list. Which of the following is not one of Rachel Ray's shows? A, $40 a day. B, Quick and Easy Meals. Or C, 30-minute meals?
B?
B. Alrighty. Question number 6.
Hold on. Hold on.
What?
We have a little breaking news here. Let me pull this up a second. This is coming from UltimateClassicRock.com. Gene Simmons apologizes for comments about Prince's death. After his controversial quotes about the death of Prince hit the newsstands, Gene Simmons has apologized. Today, the KISS bassist said that his big mouth led him to not, quote, express myself properly, unquote, end quote, and that it came from seeing too many people in the music industry throw away their talents by abusing drugs. On Twitter, he posted a picture of his official statement. Quote, I just got such shit from my family for a big mouth again. I apologize. I have a long history of getting very angry at what drugs do to families and friends of addicts. I get angry at drug users because of my experience being around them coming up in the rock scene and my experience they've made in my life and the lives of the loved ones difficult. I was raised in a culture crowd where drug addicts were written off as losers, and since that's the narrative I grew up with, it's been hard to change with the time. Needless to say, I didn't express myself properly here. I don't shy away from controversy, and angry critics really don't bother me at all. If I think I'm right, I'll throw up a finger and dig my heels in and laugh. But this time I was not, so my apologies. P.S. What I will say is that there is part of this that is journalists quote mining things I've said in the past and applying it to new situations. This too happens often and not just to me. So quote mining too is wrong. It doesn't make my past quotes any more tactful, but still be wary of clickbait. The uglier they can make it seem, the more views they will get. So that pretty much sums up everything that I thought, that it was definitely came from a point of not about Prince, it's about the drug abuse.
This from the man who played bass on Detroit Rock City and Cold Gin.
Who made more fucking money than we've ever looked at in our lives and still does to this day. You got to respect that. You got to respect that to a level.
Well, I respect the fact that he stepped on his tongue.
See what you did there?
Yes.
Okay. You know I'm passionate about this band. I really am, and it bugged me.
I and the 7 people who religiously listen to this show know this.
Okay. All right.
Just throwing it out.
As you were.
As I was. Is your finger on your button?
Yep.
Diddle it for me. Question number 6. The first Food Network Awards took place in what year? A, 2002. B, 1999. See? Little Princey thing there. C, 2007. Or D, 2005.
I like 2002 for that one. I don't know it for the life of me. I'm just guessing. But 2002 sounds like a good number.
I'm kind of feeling you there.
Right.
Alrighty, number 7. Who is not one of the Iron Chefs on Iron Chef America? A. Alton Brown, B. Morimoto, C. Mario Batali, or D. Bobby Flay?
Mario Batali.
Oh, you're a silly, silly boy. All right, question number 8. Oh, we're so geeky. How is the chairman on Iron Chef America related to the chairman of the original Iron Chef? Is he A, a son, B, a grandson, C, a nephew, or D, a brother-in-law?
I don't know this one. I think it's a brother-in-law.
Okie dokie. That brings us screeching into question number 9. What is something that Paula Deen adds a lot to in just about everything? What are you doing?
I clicked something.
Okay, question number 9. What is something that Paula Deen adds a lot to just about everything? A, lemon, B, gray salt, C, sour cream, or D, butter?
There it is, D, butter. I was wondering if you were going to say it.
D, butter. All right, question number 10.
Oh, God, wasn't ready that time. I was still trying to.
Hold on, don't do it. Question number 10.
Still trying to click on Riley Reed's video that she just posted.
Oh, my God, you're playing porn during our show.
Well, it's not porn. She posts just personal stuff, and I just was wondering what it was.
Aspirations. Alton Brown is lactose intolerant. True or false?
That's got to be a trick question. Because you want me to say...
I don't want you to do anything, brother.
No, you want me to say true, but knowing that I would say true, you want me to say false, so I'm going to say true.
True? All right. I have submitted your answers, and I can tell you and America, nay, the world, that you watch Food Network for the tits. Because you're back about a solid 30%.
Just like Hooters, go for the wings, stay for the breasts.
Now, let me just explain to anybody that may be listening, we're a couple fat kids. And you watch Food Network for the tits.
No, I just don't choose to lock that into my limited capacity brain. I mean, I don't give a fuck if Alton is lactose intolerant. Why do I care about that? Why would I keep it in my memory bank?
Okay. What size bra does Jada wear?
36.8. I don't
You just completely short-circuited.
How did I just say that? I said 36.8 to a friggin' bra question.
We've come to this, have we?
You know what? Just to help educate me, everybody send us pictures of your breasts and tell us what size they are, so we get
edumacated.
There you go.
Edumacated. And we will send them on to the Food Network. Maybe you'll get a show.
There you
might.
That's funny.
Hey, I have a closing thought for this evening.
Is it time to do last call?
I think so. You and your buttons.
I buttoned.
I'm dedicating my last call to the 805 Live with Spike and Drew sound engineer who has been nailing it on our bumpers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you.
No, I was talking about you. The other sound engineer, the other fella.
The co-sound engineer. Well, I tell you what, I've got a few feelers out there. If you want to do an opening bumper for us, say a few lines or whatever, head over to 805liveshow.com, drop off a message, and we'd love to have it. We'd love everybody. What'd you say? You know what? You know who needs to do one? Vinny needs to do one.
Vinny does need to do one. You need to record that in person.
We got a fair share of the female persuasion, the wives, and some friends. but we need to get, and John, oh God, I about said his real name.
the other fella.
Not that he would care. One of our attorneys who's got just a great voice. I got to get him to do some more stuff for us. But we love it. We have such a great time using those as our opening. If you want to be a part of it, let us know. We'd love to have you. And
good evening. How are you? Anyhow, broadcasting worldwide from the palatial home offices in California and Iowa. Prop up your stewardesses. The bar is open. It's 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
Whoops. He speaks for a living because he's an attorney, and I'm sure his delivery when he's doing attorney stuff is great. I just gotta work with him a little bit on like radio delivery because it was all over the map there.
He's all over the maps.
He's got some good pipes on him.
Yeah, he does. I will just drive this point into the ground. I love the bumpers you've done for us. I think they're great.
Thanks. Spend a little time doing internet radio where they're like, okay, here's your show. And I usually had to fill, God, I don't know. I did 4-hour shifts. I did a huge shift on I think Christmas ones. I went 8 hours. It was just crazy, but it was a lot of fun. I loved doing it. Loved working in the audio program, but thank you, man. That's good. And I tell you what, is while we're doing stroking, because it's masturbation month.
Yay, May.
If you're listening to the podcast right now, you got to thank Mr. Drew for that, because he cleans all that audio up and all my snot snorting and all my other sound ticky things. He cleans all that up for you for when you're listening to the show. And then this thing, he hates this too.
I try to keep the Jack Daniels straight in the show though.
But that's the sound of victory right there.
Yeah, and a sound of somebody that should sponsor us.
Oh, Jack Daniels, come on. Jack Daniels or Guide to Wicked Sex, man. Either one.
Riley Reid.
Well, no, it's actually just a good Drake with Guide to Wicked Sex. Riley Reid, somebody else.
Good. And Hooters.
Go for the wings, stay for the breast. How do you not love that tagline?
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of taglines, and we were talking about this thing, and I know we're going way over our time. Not Dangerous Dan. Mountain Man Dan and The Rock replied to me today, by the way.
Yeah, what'd they say?
It was very short and to the point. It says,
fuck you.
It's coming from the pretty close. No, I'm just kidding. It's from The Rock. She says, we'll try to get this done this weekend for your show next week.
Sweet.
That's awesome. We want to thank Sherry from Nebraska for the one for today. Can we hear that one again?
You bet we can.
Let's hear that one again, because I don't care if we go long.
Hey y'all, this is Sherry with a shout out from Nebraska, the place where country gals like drinking beers, tailgating parties, and getting downright dirty. We also love listening to 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
That's a good one right there.
That is a good one. Like I told you, it sounds a little bit like a farmersonly.com promo, but I like it.
Let's revisit that at the next show, because you asked me if I'd heard or seen that, and I hadn't, but I'm very curious now.
I'm shocked that Sacramento doesn't get a lot of airplay for farmersonly.com.
I know, right? So for last calls for me, it's got to go out to Gene Simmons, because it sucks when your heroes do stupid shit, and unfortunately he's one of mine, but he did the right thing this time. So my last call goes out to Gene.
Who's do, Gene? Even though you've never had a drink.
I know you don't believe me on that, but
Dude, Ted Nugent swears he's never been high or had a drink either, and they're both fucked up as football bats, so I believe it.
And you know what's funny about those two guys? They're both sex nuts. They're both crazy about it. I mean, I think they both tuned it down now, but like in their career, that's a good show, brother.
Daddy, it was a great show.
That's a good one. I got a little worried there with some of the.
Well, the sex talks makes me uncomfortable.
Hey, masturbation month. There's got to be something funny there. I just don't have it. So
stand up for masturbation month.
There's got to be a funny thing.
Come on, wasn't that a little funny?
It was a little bit funny, right?
Hard to come up with something.
See what you did there?
Get us out of here, Spike.
Wait.
What?
We got to think of a good masturbation something.
It doesn't have to be hard.
Saves money, saves time, minimizes stress, cures headaches, hurts nobody, angers the Pope. Masturbate.
What's wrong with that? Nothing.
Oh my God.
Get loopy, smack your stack.
Get loopy, talk smack. I love that. Hashtag that stuff. Meanwhile, you know what? You can't go home, but you can't stay here. Tip your bartenders, tip your waitresses, return your stewardesses to their upright position, and party at 408 Burley. And as always, make good choices, do good deeds. God damn it. I'm Spike.
I'm Drew. We'll see you in a week. Take care, people.
805 Live with Spike and Drew is copyright 2016. Please read and follow all label directions. The views and opinions of Spike and Drew should not be taken as legal advice. No animals were harmed in the shooting of this documentary. Okay, a couple dribbles were minor injured. 29 City, 45 Highway. Your results may vary. Hooters, we'd really like it if you'd sponsor us. Warning, spelling errors in this message are the product of a poor school system. Pay your teachers more than athletes. Does this handkerchief smell like chloroform to you? The product is meant for educational purposes only and resemblance to real persons living or dead is probably coincidental. Void where prohibited. Some assembly required. List each check separately by bank number. Batteries not included. Contents may settle during shipment. Use only as directed. No other warranty expressed or implied. Do not use while operating in motor vehicle or heavy equipment. Postage will be paid by addressee. Apply only to affected area. For erections lasting more than 4 hours, call a hooker. May be too intense for some viewers. For recreational use only. All models over 18 years of age. If condition persists, consult your physician.